Long ago, when Dubai was not a land of towering skyscrapers but a simple desert, a place where the sands stretched endlessly, and the horizon seemed to merge with the sky, it was a land of mystery and untold stories. The desert was both a harsh and beautiful place, where the sun blazed during the day and the stars glittered like diamonds at night. It was ruled by Sheikh Zayed Al Fahd, a wise and just leader known for his courage and vision. Sheikh Zayed was respected by his people and feared by his enemies. His wisdom was said to be as vast as the desert itself. One night an old traveler arrived at his court and whispered a secret, one that had been passed down through generations, hidden from the world. The traveler, with eyes that seemed to hold the secrets of the universe, spoke of a treasure beyond imagination. Beyond the distant sand dunes, he said, lies a hidden mountain, made of pure gold, a mountain that glows under the moonlight, a sight so magnificent that it could blind those who gaze upon it. But this treasure was not for everyone, only the worthy shall find it. The traveler warned that the journey would be perilous, filled with trials that would test the heart and soul of any who dared to seek it. Sheikh Zayed listened carefully, and filled with determination, set out on a journey with his most trusted companions toward the fearsome Rub al-Khali desert. They prepared for weeks, gathering supplies and ensuring their camels were strong enough for the arduous journey ahead. After weeks of travel and hardships, a fierce sandstorm suddenly struck. The winds howled like wild beasts, and the sands whipped against their faces, blinding them and threatening to bury them alive. When the storm finally settled, an astonishing sight appeared before them. The desert, now calm and serene, revealed its hidden secret, a gleaming golden mountain, shining under the moonlight like the sun itself. The sight was so breathtaking that for a moment, they forgot their exhaustion and the dangers they had faced. The warriors cheered and rushed to gather the gold, their hearts filled with joy and greed. They believed they had found their fortune, a treasure that would make them the richest men in the world. But the more they took, the heavier their camels became, and the shifting sands grew unstable. The desert, it seemed, had a mind of its own, and it did not take kindly to those who sought to take more than they needed. Some men, blinded by greed, took too much and were swallowed by the desert itself. Their cries for help were muffled by the sands, and soon they were gone, lost forever to the unforgiving desert. Seeing this, Sheikh Zayed realized the true cost of greed. He understood that the desert was teaching them a valuable lesson, one that would stay with them for the rest of their lives. He ordered his men to take only what was necessary and leave the rest behind. They gathered just enough to ensure their future prosperity, but not so much that it would endanger their lives. Upon returning to Dubai, he used the wealth to develop the city and build prosperous trade routes. The gold they had brought back was used wisely, to benefit all of his people and ensure a bright future for generations to come. But the Golden Mountain, it was never seen again. Some say it vanished into the sands, hidden once more from the eyes of men. Some say the desert swallowed it, hiding it forever. The sands, ever shifting and changing, covered it completely, making it impossible to find. Others believe it still exists, waiting for a wise and honest leader worthy enough to claim it. A leader who understands the true value of the treasure and the lessons it holds. So, is the lost Golden Mountain of Dubai a myth or reality? The stories have been passed down through generations, each adding their own twist and embellishment. Perhaps it's a story meant to teach us the value of wisdom and restraint, a reminder that true wealth is not measured by gold, but by the wisdom to use it wisely. But who knows? Maybe one day, a worthy soul will find it and change the course of history once again. A soul who understands the balance between desire and necessity. Until then, the legend of the Golden Mountain remains one of Dubai's greatest mysteries. A tale of adventure, wisdom, and the eternal quest for something greater than oneself.